how do you think that we can address the fear factor that has been spoken about? What will be your perspective to addressing the fear factor?
All right. Thank you, Bolaji. I want to say a very big thank you to Victor. He did justice to that subject. And also thank you to all the speakers. You know, they've actually touched on one or two things that speaks to this. But like Victor said, it's important to sift and carefully scan through the information that you take in, because really, if your mind shuts down, you know, because of fear, there's just so much you can do at that time to then prepare for post-COVID and whatnot. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. You know, we've had news around the chip. You know, Bill Gates being the Antichrist. You know, you've had news about 5G being the reason for COVID-19. You know, there are many news here and there. You know, and the first thing that I think we should do is speak to subject matter experts if you are confused. You know, because we have subject matter experts here and there around us. So, for example, when in January the news of COVID-19, you know, came on board, you know, in the news, the first thing I did was to reach out to a doctor who I know is experienced in infectious diseases, and he was able to enlighten. You know, he broke certain things down, how the transmission happens, and all of that. You know, I became informed, and I'm able to also tell people around me. All right. So one of the things that we've also found people do is to forward unverified news to others. There are Ox news here and there. You know, this news would. It's also sad that you know, you have people that high up there, and they've stirred up fear in people. You know, people that they are public figures, people are looking up to, and unfortunately, these informations are wrong. So we need to be able to distill informations that come our way, because if we don't take care of this mind of ours, you find out that you shut down, and not just that you're shutting down, you are not ready for what happens after COVID-19. You know, that's one. I also like to take a cue from some of the instances that has happened. You know, like in the time of Ebola, people said when you take salt, you know, and water, you know, it cures Ebola and all of that. Some people died of liver failure because of too much of intake of salt. You know, the information they got, they didn't sift through it, they didn't seek expert advice, and you know, they died because of that. You know, in fact, I heard about someone that rubbed sanitizer all over her body and all of that, and went into the kitchen to cook, and you know, she caught fire. You know, so all these little things that we absorb in, they can break, so to speak, the family we are trying to protect. They can break the businesses we are trying to protect. They can, you know, it goes a long way. The information goes a long way. So I'm pleading to everyone: sift through, seek expert advice, you know, at every point in time, such that you maintain this. And in addition to what Victor said, I would like to say that every individual should take time to upskill.